Some days you just need an easy win. And for me, this granola is one of those wins. It's one of those low energy, but really delicious recipes that feels like self-care because it's also got a lot of health benefits. If you're part of the low energy crew, this recipe is quick, satisfying, and easy to customize so you can make it your own and really enjoy what you're eating. My name's Larissa, and on this channel we share tips and tricks for making life a little easier so that you are a little happier. And today we are making the easiest granola ever. And as I walk you through step by step how I'm making this, I will let you know what swaps I make to customize it for me, for my mom, and for my best friend. We're starting off with a half a cup of well-stirred tahini. This is a new jar of tahini, so it's got the oil on the top of it, just like most nut butters. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my blender with only one hand on it, or with only one whiskey thing on it. I'm putting it right into the jar, and then I'm blending right in. Whew, I accidentally just knocked it up too high with the first go, so remember to only use the first little click of the blender. This is a low effort way to stir up any nut butter. So today I'm using the tahini because I am making this batch for my mom and she likes tahini. I don't care for tahini, so I used almond butter in my batch. This is very nut butter and swap friendly. Beautifully mixed, ready to go. So now I'm going to measure half a cup of the tahini into a mixing bowl. Half a cup of tahini, a third of a cup of maple syrup. I'm adding a teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is another place that you could make swaps. I like to add maple extract instead, or you could add blueberry extract, really any extract that you like. So you can swap your tahini for nut butter. You can swap your vanilla extract for an extract of your choosing. And then we're adding a cup of pistachios. Now, I enjoy pistachios, but I know that my mom does not. So for her, I'm going to substitute in partly cashews and part pepitas, so sunflower seeds. The recipe calls for a half a cup to a cup of whatever nut mixture you're mixing in. I like to go to the 1 cup side because I like a bit of crunch. Now we need 2 cups of quick oats. And I'm skipping the chia seeds for this option because my mom does not like chia seeds. This recipe is from Kristen Makelore's cookbook, Simply Genius. Today I'm going for the easy option. I have lined my baking sheet with aluminum foil and I'm just going to spread the granola right on there and pop it into a 350-degree oven for 10 minutes. And then I give it a good mix, put it back in for 10 minutes. And then once it's done, I bring it out and let it cool completely. Once it's completely cooled, I can break it up with my hands. And if I'm adding chocolate, I'll add it at that point. Now, this is basically tahini butter and maple syrup. So if you are going to go in with your hands, just know that it is going to stick to your hands like crazy. And that's okay. The other option is to use a pan like this so that you can kind of shake it and scramble things up, and it's still easy to clean, and it also has sides so that you can be a little less gentle with it. I like using my baking sheet. I feel like it's better for the environment, even though I'm using aluminum foil, and it's not that hard to mix this stuff up and not drop it all over the place. And there you have it, one granola recipe with a lot of options and flexibility for whatever you feel like making. You could sprinkle this on yogurt, or you could just eat it by the handful. It is a great on-the-go snack. And if you add the chocolate to it, either chocolate chips, M&Ms, whatever your heart desires, it makes it into a sweet treat also. I put my mom's into a cute little white bag, and I'm gonna drop that off for her, but I keep mine just in any old Tupperware kind of container. It'll stay fresh for about a week. I usually go through this pretty quickly though. If you try this out, please let us know in the comments what combo works best for you and what flavor combinations have we not thought of. Maybe dried blueberries with maple would taste good, or maybe some dried apple slices in there. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember that you are not alone trying to find ways to make eating healthier a little easier and a little more appetizing.